to the kitchen. Today we're gonna make some French macarons. Now these macarons are so finicky, but you'll be so glad you made them. I'm so well, I can't say I'm sad that Canvas is back because it wouldn't have made like a beneficial difference if it were down. In fact, it was only a bad thing. Hey Queen, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wait 1 second. You're streaming really early today? Yeah, I am. It's 6 p.m. right now. Normally, I would stream like outside. I mean, like after Maghrib, which is like the evening, the sunset prayer. But I thought, why not start a little earlier? Because I have 5 assignments, but they're due tomorrow. Um, I did like 4 of them, or like 3 of them. I just have to like do some final touches and that. And then on Tuesday I have a final. Friday I have a final. Thursday I have a capstone project due. And I have a lab as well. Yo, Sajid Abari, welcome back to the stream. And Rios Brother Gaming, welcome, welcome. Sorry for the break of your streams, remember? I've been chilling with my girlfriend. You you have a is that a good friend? You have a good friend? So if I don't join your stream someday, that's the reason why. Is it a new friend? I don't know. I haven't heard you talk about that before. That's crazy. It's 11 a.m. for me right now. Dang, that's crazy. Time zones are really trippy. Anyways, I hope everything is in here. I don't wanna do it all over again. Laurent's theorem. I'm so done. Like my brain is already ready for whatever break I have next, which is like what is this, summer break? So I have to upload this GCR 8. Dang, I did so much work and none of it matters. Everything matters. That's so pessimistic. We are not pessimistic. Or supposed to be. We're not supposed to be. I love when everything falls down? It's so cute. Like when you're moving stuff so that you can put a lamp on your desk, like everything falls that way. I love gravity. I got the worst carpet burn ever. Dang, how'd you get that? And welcome to the stream, S Binks. How's it going? And not a girlfriend, like more than a friend. A girlfriend? Oh, okay. But like, I'm still surprised you got a girlfriend. You're like 14, but I guess that's normal for some places in the world. The norm here, well, in California is the same, but like the norm is actually that's not the norm. Basically, what I'm trying to say, people usually hold that significant other type relations for after adulthood, like after they've, you know, 14. I'm low key actually 12. even even stranger that you're that young and you already got a girlfriend. Well, it is a not really an accomplishment, right? Uh like anybody could feel that way. But I hope it doesn't burn you. I hope you get uh you know, only good from this. So someone put a little firework under my carpet. What? Wait, I thought Queen said she had the worst carpet burn. Dang, all y'all got the same experience? What? I'm eating frozen grapes. Oh my gosh, that's so yummy. Like, grapes are already good, and when they're frozen, it's like the best sweet treat ever. Healthy too. You can have as many grapes as you want. But yeah, so this is the GCR 8 that I have to upload. And, well, it's a lot. What about GCR? Dang, that really is so much. The residue theorem. Look at me. Look at I'm fangirling. And then we did a homework 11 here. Damn. Sorry. No, I just have to find where I did the other homeworks because I have to upload those. If I if I lose that homework that I did, that's gonna be bad. Like I won't be able to qualify for some things like a alternate final. Um. Okay. All right. So we have this GCR 11 grade correct something. I don't want to do this. I'm really not in the mood, guys. Like I just want to yap. Can we yap until I'll get in the mood? I don't know how to set myself in the mood to yap. I mean to not to lock in. I ate something on YouTube. It was kind of viral. It was the Sprite and ice. What? How's that viral? Sprite and ice? Ain't that normal? Sprite and ice cream float. Well, that sounds really interesting, but also very like diabetes. I don't like these trends, bro. Like, why don't they make more trends like avocado toast? You know, that's good. Make healthiness a trend, cause your body is the greatest asset you'll ever have. You you could get one tooth pulled out, and that's the only thing you'll think about. It's like, oh, I wish I had that tooth back, or that pain gone, or something like that. But who put a firework under your carpet? That's crazy. I hang out with her a lot. Yeah, I bet you do. Cause you seem really interested, like in her, like to be talking about her like that. But like, how did you guys meet? And yo, Sarthak Mishra, welcome back. I remember you. Were you Muslim? Like, did you ever say your religion? Cause I forgot. But yeah, Rios. How did you meet her? Like, how long y'all been together? That's crazy. Yes, I gotta log in because I'm so bored. Like, imagine you're so bored you didn't even want to study for final and like you're just doing that. Wait, I already did the homework, but I just have to see if I got the answers right. Hold on. So I got pi over 2. What's the answer here? Pi over 2? Yeah, I got it. Yay. GCRE. I mean, not E. 11. 1 point. We just have to say like how we got the answer. But if I had to actually look at this, like actually get it right, because I use ChatGPT for it, like that's too reliant. We're not using our own brains anymore. The world is doomed. Like I found ChatGPT so much later in my life compared to young like people nowadays who are like 9 years old or something, and they're just using it already. It's pretty crazy. Like y'all won't be able to do anything by yourself. Like I used to do essays with my own brain. How are you? I'm great, Sartha. Thank you for asking. Not actually as great as I hope. I wish I were, because you know, finals. Gotta study. Gotta lock in. Gotta feel that stress of not being prepared enough. But that's such a privilege. Most people they don't get the opportunity to feel stress in that way because they don't have the ability to have an education and to be able to, yeah. I finished my grapes. No, and yo, oh my gosh, Catherine, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? It's been like 4 years in church. 4 years! Dang! So you were 8 years old. That's crazy. We saw each other, I said hi, and went to the ice cream shop, and I saw her again, and we started liking each other for about 1 month already. Wait, 4 years? Oh, okay. So y'all been at the church for 4 years, and then 1 month ago. That's how it started. That's so wholesome. And look at that. We got Yuki. Don't mind the mess in the back, but he, whenever he drinks from this cup, it's him supporting Palestine. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. At first, it annoyed me. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, that's for me. But I give up. I gave it up. We got a Pootsie Daisy here. You remember my name? Of course I do. I know it's been a long time, but not that long. Come on now. It's been like 1 month since I seen you. I know, right? It's been a while. I'm gonna get ice gummy bears. Okay. But you already had sugar for today. Take it easy, bro. I'm judging you. Sorry, Queen. I didn't read your message. I was gonna get to that, but you checked it. Yeah, but then I went to Puerto Rico, so we didn't see each other until we saw each other in New Jersey again in 2025 in December 14. December 14, huh? Dang. That's a special day for you. Oh my god. The orange one. He supports Palestine. Look at how he drinks water though. It's so different than Yuki. His head bobbles. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. He makes such loud noises. I think he's gonna drink for a long time. Then I told her I liked her last month. Aw. That's cute too. My dad probably thinks that I'm a big vac because I just keep running into the front room, opening the fridge, then running back out. I mean, you're eating healthy stuff, eating grapes, you're eating fruits and vegetables all the time. So even if you are a big bag, if you eat a lot of healthy stuff, it can't be too much. You'll never. There's no limit to eating healthy stuff. I mean, of course there is. Like even too much water kills you, but I'm talking about that extreme level. Just like more than a serving size or double a serving size. It's good. Oh, I'm scared of moving too much because he might get scared and then stop drinking. Girl, my dad's the opposite. He's the big. Yeah, bro. Dads eat a lot. Like I haven't seen people at that age and that gender not eat a lot. Never mind, I'm not eating ice cream bears, I'm eating an orange. See? Oh my gosh, look at the influence we're having on the youth here. And I probably thought of the word youth because of your username. But yeah, that's a good choice, YouTuber. YouTuber. My birthday was actually in April 27th, so I didn't want to tell her on my birthday because there was a lot of people and I didn't want to get embarrassed. So I told her on Roblox on April 11th. On Roblox? Are you kidding me? That's you gotta say it face to face, man. But you guys hang out a lot, so that's fine. That's a way to play it safe though, cause you already got her Roblox. So if if it went wrong, if it went south, like you didn't have to stay in that same space. I probably scared him though. He would have drank more. He's so cute. I love him, like. All right. My dad once said, "Put your Oreos in your room so I don't steal them." Oh my god. That happens, man. That happens. If there's food in front of you and you're just looking at it, you want to eat it more than when it's just hidden, you know? It happens to me too. Like, I was obsessed with Chips Ahoy a couple days ago, and when I put it out of sight, I didn't even think of it. I didn't even want it. And then I saw it today. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I ate the whole thing. There was 6 cookies in there. Okay, the serving size is 3. It's like 160 calories times 2 is like not that bad. It's like 320. Okay, I guess that's pretty bad with a cup of milk. But if that's all you're eating, that's fine. It's not. I felt so groggy after that. Anyways. Well, then, after that, I went to her house and told her, I hate you. I hate you at her house. Hate? Or I love. Oh, dang, Reels. That's crazy. You were censoring it, so I thought it was a bad thing, but yeah, that's very intimate. But how did she react? Did she say it too? I probably shouldn't be asking that. It's crazy. You guys are 12. So show that the trigonometric integral 0 to 2 pi has a value pi over 2 using complex analysis. Wow, so they give you the answer as well. So the integral form f cosine theta sine theta d theta, where f is uv, is equal to this, with the contour being centered at 1, or with a radius 1 centered at 0, positive. So it's like positively oriented. Parametrized by z equals to ei theta, which is the polar form. So the integral being from bounded by 0 to 2 pi, sine being, I don't get this, man. I don't get it. But we're not supposed to do the question all over again. We're just supposed to say, like, reflecting what I learned from the exercise. But I didn't learn anything. Like, we're supposed to utilize our brain here. I have to look into this, actually. I have to learn it. Let's go over each question one by one, and you explain every step so I learned it. It's not bad to use ChatGPT this way. It's not giving you the answers, but you're trying to learn it, okay? It's like a tutor. Can't see the beautiful chubby cats. You get the chubby part right. And he's gonna hide behind the bed. There you go. That's your chubby cats right there. Alright. I've improved my drawing skills. Awesome, Catherine. We love that. Okay, chill. Okay, it was just words. I threw all the sweets in the fridge away because my brother keeps eating everything. That's great, YouTuber. I know it feels like you're wasting food, but for the sake of your brother's health, in the long run, that's the best decision. And I hope you guys don't buy any more sweets like that because otherwise, like he's gonna keep on being addicted. It's like an addiction. They literally add addictive stuff into the processed food so that you keep on relying on that instead of real healthy wholesome food. But if you guys keep buying it, then it's not good to just throw it away. I guess that is the only solution so that they could stop buying it, but it might cause strife in your family. I hope that doesn't happen. You guys can actually talk about it and yeah. OMG, bruh. SRDT. What happened, Queen? I hate seeing people have these cute love stories, and I'm sitting over here with an obsession over two people. Yeah, I mean that's also basically a love story, right? It's like a forbidden one though. She kind of did so. I didn't want to respond to that. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, I wasn't about to respond to that. Oh, yeah. Okay. And just watching from afar, hoping one day they'll make the first move. It's like it's a stretch, you know? There's a lot of people where you are. You can't really expect them to do what you want. So sometimes you gotta take it in your own hands. But that's not very ideal either, right? You could make a fool out of yourself. But if you think about it really seriously, it's like, what do I want from this interaction, from this person? And you realize you're very young and like you're not seeing it from like uh another person's perspective. It's only about what you want, but from another person's perspective, it's like, all right, what do you want from this person? Like, you're gonna have to wait at least 10 years until you guys can do anything. Like, like functional. It's not, it's not possible. It's not like to put anybody down for their feelings, right? It happens naturally, but just keep it somewhere safe and then later on you could think about it. I'm done because like I just responded. I don't know. I definitely have social anxiety. Same, bro. Same. I wouldn't ever do anything like that. If you are serious about it, you should tell your mom or something. Hi, long time no see. Yeah, Firkira, welcome back to the stream. It has been a long time. I know. Um, that was the title of my last stream yesterday. But I started streaming early today because I have time right now. And yeah, I bought a bird feeder this morning and it was so beautiful, man. Iron Kia also paid for that. So thanks to Iron Kia for making my day. But yeah, I can't wait until school is over. This next week is the only week of the year that I want to fast forward right now. And Arrow, welcome back as well. How's it going? How's it going? Early stream locking in? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have to, bro. I've been slacking way too much. I'm still slacking right now. Oh my god. I see something on YouTube. It was crazy. It said, "Would you throw a baby out the window?" And someone threw a baby out the window. I find that hard to believe that they'd actually do that. Otherwise, they should go to jail. But yeah, let me take that YouTube real quick. And we're gonna actually get started now. 20 minutes of yapping. I think that's good enough. Nah. Was it a real baby? Okay. Yeah. That's what I expected. It wasn't real. I go to her house like almost every day. We live 1 minute away, which I'm so happy. That must be AI if someone threw a baby out the window. Yeah. I make stickers out of stickers. That's very productive. But yeah. So I was gonna say living 1 minute away is a good and a bad thing because if anything wrong happens, you're gonna have to live with that person 1 minute away. Like it could be bad, but I hope nothing bad happens. You seem like a nice person. She seems like a nice person. Nothing should go wrong. Inshallah, hopefully. I'm gonna say inshallah to a haram relationship, anyways. So yeah, the integrals from 0 to 2 pi. Numerator 1, denominator 15 sine squared theta plus 1 d theta, which is equal to pi over 2. So we're going to have to show this using complex analysis, not regular trig integration. So when we see an integral from 0 to 2 pi involving sine or cosine, complex analysis is often uses z equals eta I theta. When we have sine or cosine, we use z equals e to I theta. I'll make my bed right now. Yes, do that. You never, okay, not never, but most of the time you won't see my bed unmade. It's always made for my streams. And it could be performative. I'm not gonna say I didn't make my bed because I was gonna stream. But even when I don't stream, I usually make my bed. So always do that, guys. She is nice and sweet. Very sweet, very nice. We love that. Nah, it wasn't AI, it was just a plastic baby. Bruh, you could have said that pretty important detail. That anyways, that kind of content is just for views. It's kind of brain rot. It's not beneficial. And I hope that uh more people gravitate towards making content that's better for people. That's how it first started out, YouTube and social media in general. It's for the sake of, you know, purpose, like not just for views and wasting time, but yeah. I guess your For You page is or recommendations are based on whatever you are interested in. So it can be beneficial if you want it to. So we use the z equals e to I theta. This turns a trig integral into a contour integral around the unit circle. So we convert sine theta into z, right? So since z equals e to I theta, we have that z to the negative 1 is equal to e to the negative I theta. And we know that sine theta by Euler's formula is e to I theta minus e to the negative I theta over 2i. So we could just replace e to the I theta with z and z to the negative 1 power using that Euler's formula for sine theta. And that this is what we get to replace our sine in the denominator. Because I squared is equal to negative 1, the denominator will become algebraic in z. So if that didn't make sense, we're just going to go over that again. So 15 sine squared theta plus 1 becomes what? Well, like we said, e to the I theta using Euler's formula. What is Euler's formula again? So we have sine theta equals e to the I theta minus e to the negative I theta all over 2i. And I had this memorized. I swear I had this memorized. I forgot everything because it's been a while. You only said that arrow. What do you say? I locked in today and cleaned up my room and did doing laundry. Awesome. I don't know if you already said that in this stream or before, but this is my first time reading it, and I'm very proud of you, Arrow. Good job. Bro, I said nah when you said, was it a real baby? Not gonna lie, sometimes I'm a clean girl. Yeah, sometimes. You already said that. I need some fresh air. Do you want to know her name? Yeah, go for it. Say it. I mean, I don't know if that's safe to say your girlfriend's name, but if you want to talk about that, go for it. It's fine. Then go outside. Sure, is her name non-existent? Oh my god, cool. That's crazy. That's funny though, cause yeah. Yo, bro, Queen Puppy, like, stop playing like that, bro. I can't. My bad. My window's locked. You should go in the front door, open it a little bit. You need your fresh air. Well, why is your window locked? That's pretty sus. How do I open my window again? Okay, so here's a tutorial how to open a window. You open the window, but if it doesn't open, that means it's locked. So if there's like a little latch over here, you just pull it down or pull it up or whatever. Twist the bottom. There's some sort of thing there. You just change it a little bit, and then boom, you can open it. And if it's jammed, you could just like punch it. Of course, you'll get a bleeding fist, but if you need fresh air, like it comes with a cost, you know. So this is Euler's formula, and we have that z equals e to I theta, right? But we have sine squared theta. So the square part, we could keep it outside of the term that we have to convert sine theta over here. So if it says sine squared theta, don't get confused over there, right? It's just sine squared, sine theta squared. Like, keep the square on the outside. So you're fine. So we have 15 times e to the I theta minus e to the negative I theta all over 2I squared plus 1. Wow, Jojo, awesome tutorial. Thank you! Thank you so much, Arrow! And my freaking neighbor. I mean, not freaking, he's very nice, but the noise is very annoying. Cause my window's open. Yo, my window is open. My tutorial. You want to see a tutorial how to close a window, man? Just kidding. I don't want to. You know what? Let me just do it. But I didn't want to show my front yard or something. But anyways, wait. I gotta show this. That's my plant with all the bricks I painted into different foods. Big bag. And then that's the thing we got. The bird bath. That's how you close the window. Easy. But I mean, he already stopped using his blow dryer, a leaf blower, by then. So that was useless. Don't look at my password. Kind of look like you though. Just a random guess. It's an otter. Huh. Does that otter have something in its forehead? I can't really see it. Room tour. I already did a room tour in my previous things, my previous live stream, but I have so many. It's hard to tell. Love how you said you had to lock in Jojo, but now you're doing mini tutorials every 5 minutes. Yes, this is how we lock in. It's untraditional. It's yeah. I'm so done. I don't even wanna study. Oh, you know I'm gonna fail, man. Like, why am I studying? Just because I have to. Just because I have the chance. It's okay. We have to get out of the mindset that we're already gonna fail. We're not. We're gonna pass. We're gonna lock in. I think. Anyways, whatever. E to the I theta is z, right? So it just becomes into this 15 z minus z to the negative 1 all over 2I squared plus 1. So we have converted the denominator to this. But we have to remember it's still a denominator, right? We have to put it back. But we can't forget about the d theta. The d theta here, how do you convert d theta? So the z is the e to the I theta, right? So the dz is when you differentiate d theta. So you have to do it for both sides. You take the derivative of this and the derivative of this. So when you take a derivative of e to an exponent, the exponent, the variable stays, but the constant comes down. And it's just infinite like that. It's like, that's the beauty of a power series. I love the differentiation, like the differential of a power series. Or like a power exponent. It's so d theta equals to what? Dz over Iz. No, 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 no. D theta z equals e to I theta. So dz is I e to the I theta. Because you're taking the derivative of both sides. So you have d theta over here on this side. So d theta now becomes dz over I to e to the I theta, which is still z. dz over iz? That's so confusing, man. Hi, oh my gosh, Alessandra, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? What is this about? The complex numbers or what? Yeah, it is. Firka Brera, welcome back. How's it going? I mean, I don't know if you've been here, so welcome if you're new. But yeah, how's it going? My window's different. Oh yeah, probably. Well, it kind of looks like you though. Just trying to guess. Love. Okay. Did you know if you lose your pencil, you will die? I hope I don't lose my pencil because I love my life as much as I hate it. Why is my windows different? Okay, which one is you in your profile picture, Roots, brother? Oh, I didn't even recognize that he changed his profile picture. Can someone explain what she's doing? Now, I'm doing this one problem, right? We're doing the integration of this integral here, right? Do you see it? We're doing this not using trig, but using complex analysis. Complex like analysis, right? So we're just using ChatGPT to break down the steps to make it easier to digest. So what you start with is by converting the denominator, the sine squared theta, sorry. It's very, very important. It's small, tiny two there. To uh parametrized form. And what does that mean? To put in a polar conversion of the z, so you make it into e to I theta. Because that's the rule. Z equals e to I theta. You just plug it in. It's like a puzzle. Math is a puzzle. You just have to remember every step, like how to put the pieces together. Despite having no compression of what you're saying, Jojo, but it's nice to hear you explain what you're doing. It shows you understand what you're learning doing. I That's just an act, bro. I don't understand anything. But yeah, I appreciate you appreciating me. I gotta go soon. No! No, Queen. What am I gonna do without you? More math? I don't know, man. I see. I'm doing complex numbers now, but the introduction, like Euler's form, but I didn't know it can be that hard. Well, listen, Mr. Fair Cabrera. Uh, I don't like. Do you have a nickname? Sorry, I can't really say your username. Anyways, Mr. F. Um, I forgot what I was even gonna say. It's not hard. Okay, it's not like it's hard if you're unfamiliar with it. The more you study, the more familiar it gets, and it won't be so hard. Nothing is hard. Nothing. It's either familiar or unfamiliar, and it's only unfamiliar, because nobody is born knowing anything, right? And it's only unfamiliar if you don't study. So with enough time, with enough um investment, anything is possible. And it sounds delusional, but it's true. You'll get there. Anything. Complex analysis. What? Yeah, it's in the name. It's hard. Because, I mean, not hard. Sorry. I just went against everything I said. Because it's Mother's Day and we're gonna get cannolis, which was one of her favorite foods. Oh, dang. I forgot. I was like, why are you saying was? But, man. Man, that's so sad. Jojo, will there also be a later stream tonight or no? If God wills, God willing, because I do want to study more. I do want to lock in and get through all of this and yeah, basically just be very prepared because my exam's on Tuesday and I'm not prepared whatsoever. My mom's favorite food is probably coffee. Oh yeah, I made coffee for my mom too today. Like 4 heaping tablespoons of cream, like powdered cream, 1 heaping tablespoon of coffee, and 4 Splendas. I see 5 of that creamer. Oh my god. So that was just for 1 cup of coffee, and she liked it, I think. I remember when you streamed twice a day, every day. I remember those days too. Those were so fun. I wish I could go back. Yeah, it's very limited how much I could stream. Cause back in those days, right, when I was streaming twice a day, I think I had the room to myself. Cause my mom was traveling, right? So I had the morning stream and I had the evening stream. And the morning would be kind of like religious streams, and the evening stream would be like fun streams. Like I'd do like dot painting or painting in general or some kind of hobby like a horror uh puzzle. Yeah, those are so fun. Where's the gang? Also, coffee isn't a good. isn't a food, it's a drink. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, the gang usually comes later because time zones, you know? Like for Kai it's 7 a.m., for Tofu it's 8 a.m. So they're yeah. My cat's probably obsessed with coldness. My table's close to the window so I can feel fresh air while I draw. Aw, wholesome. Hey, I'm back. By the way, what are you doing? Uh, Peter, you have the same profile picture as that guy. I think you just changed your name, right? All right, Peter. That's an easier name to say. But yeah, we're continuing this problem here. So 15 times z minus z negative 1 over 2i, right? And we're just calculating dz or d theta here so that we could convert this whole thing. So we got our d theta. It's important because the original integral is with respect to theta, but the contour integral is with respect to z. So we have to make sure to change this integral into respect with z, right? So this is one thing. We change it to from dz. We change d theta to dz form, and then we change the sine theta into z. It changes from the integral with respect to theta, but the contour integral is with respect to z. The contour integral is with respect to z. Very important information here. So when we rewrite the integrand, we have that for the denominator, and we still have to calculate that though, like to distribute the square, because it's squaring the whole thing, right? So we could square it top and bottom. And the fact that it's like a fraction under a fraction means we could flip it. Do you guys hear that? Luca's under the bed. He's screaming. I gotta go, but I won't go until Joya says bye to me. Bye, Queen. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Okay, take care. Have a good rest of your day, Queen. And yeah, I just subscribed to your channel. Love your vibe. Thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate that. And yeah, when I lock in, I can't really check the chat, so that's why it's hard to even lock in. It's hard to look at the chat when I do lock in. So my phone's 1%. No, the whole gang is falling apart. Okay, but yeah, what are you drawing? And yo, Tyler, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Yesterday's game was pretty crazy of the bucket thing. That was so strange. I had to close the whole stream because the game would end. Yeah, I remember you said you put it to 12 minutes, but that felt way longer than 12 minutes. Or maybe I'm just impatient. I don't know. All right, so we didn't even finish one question. This is insane. 15 times z minus z to negative 1 squared over 2i squared. That becomes, well, when you square an I, you get negative 1. And 2 squared is 4, so that's negative 4 for the bottom. And for the top, you have z minus z negative I squared, which is a constant. Which, oh, the denominator is a constant. You could take that out. So you leave the z part by itself. So z minus z negative 1 squared. And then that becomes 15 over negative 4 times z minus z negative 1 squared plus 1. That's that's the whole denominator here. So when you have that fraction 15 over negative 4 on the denominator, then you could flip it because of the reciprocal. We have negative 4 for the numerator. So the integral becomes this. It's 0 to 2 pi. Still, the bounds stay the same, but the integral with respect to what it was changes. So it becomes negative 4 for the numerator. And then for the denominator, you have 15 z minus z negative 1 plus 1, and then you have dz, right? Dz over iz, because we changed that d theta to this. So yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Like, we have d theta here. That's true, but why did we take d theta, or the differential of z here? Where did that come from? To get d theta? I don't know. Yo, Polarius! Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Do you want me to host a block it again? No, please. That game never ended, bro. But yeah, um, it was fun though. Like, thanks for hosting that. But I gotta lock in now. The streams. I'm just gonna give y'all a heads up. The stream's gonna be really boring for the next few days because I just have to study. No more playing around. We played around too much yesterday. Luck and Jojo, we can both be productive. I'll fold laundry, you do math. Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Do you want me to host? Do you want to know what happens when you lose a pencil? You have no pencil, no notes, no notes, no study, no study, fail, fail, no diploma, no work. That's a myth. You say no diploma, no work, but you could work without any credentials. So there's this guy. He got kicked out of university, right? Because he was very bad. Maybe he was cheating or something. I don't know. But his skills were very, very, like, good. He had skills. He was just being bad in university, so he got kicked out. But then the company that he, like, uh applied for, they hired him because he showed that he had skills, the skills that they wanted. So regardless of his credentials, he had no degree or anything. They hired him, and then he worked. He got promoted. He worked his way up, and now he's the one hiring people, and he didn't look at their degrees either. And that's crazy because certificates, they matter just as much as degrees, but they're so much easier to get those certificates. And that's what I'm gonna do in the summer, maybe, hopefully. Like, I'm gonna study for an exam to get some certificates, and hopefully that works. Because I do not have any experience. Oh my god. Like, that guy, he was smart because his dad uh was also smart. Like, his dad was rich. Like, he taught him a lot. But yeah. I'm trying to help you. I know all about this, but my math curriculum isn't in English. Oh, thank you. And welcome to the stream, 7DH3. Do you know what this is? It's not regular calculus. It's complex variables. So I think it looks easy here, but it's actually not that easy. Because you have the contour here, and you have to put in polar forms and then find the poles. Like, I swear, I don't even know what poles are. Like, they've been talking about it for a while, and I'm just like a little bit lost too when it comes to poles. That's fine. Next time I could do it for maybe 5 minutes, maybe in a week or two. Do what, Tyler? Oh, the bouquet. I thought you were Catherine. No food, skinny, skinny, ugly, ugly, no marriage, no kids, alone, depression, sickness, death. That's actually the trend. And I've heard this thing that you're saying, Rios. I've heard it before. Uh, it's kind of like a really old meme. But yeah, you could always get married even without looking the most ideal. What's the term? The word that comes to my mind is just complex or contour, but I'm thinking of something else. Like, it starts with the C. Uh, C attractive, like, Let me think. My brain is hijacked by math. Uh, uh, contemporarily attractive. Wait, hold on. Ooh, I forgot English, bro. Uh, does anybody know what I'm thinking about? How are you doing? You was doing homework? Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Sarah Sadat. Yo, it's something Muslim name. Are you Muslim? And assalamu alaikum if you are. You don't reply me. Sorry, Polarius. How do I reply to you? I love you. I love you too, Polarius. I love you so much. I was just crashing out a little bit, trying to find a word I forgot about. I'll remember in a few days. Okay, see to pull out the the fraction on the bottom like a constant, you get this. So this becomes -4 over 15z minus z to the -1 plus 1 dz over iz. But after simplifying fully, the solution gives the z the z becomes up like to the fourth power? How does that happen? Like he just skipped so many steps to get this. Hmm. So I'm guessing he like factored this out, like I mean multiplied this out and then multiplied it by 15. So let's see how that works. Simplifying it fully. We have squared. If we got the square. See, I told you that was really important. Z minus z negative 1. So z minus z negative 1 times z minus z negative 1. You get z squared z times negative z negative 1. What is that? Assalamualaikum. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. What year are you at high school? That's a very good question. I'm not in high school. God bless you, my sister. I just made that up. Made what up? Anyways, I gotta go. Bye guys. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.